Yo. We back once again with the True Hip Hop Podcast. It's your boy DJ Blaze.
And that guy again.
Wolverine. And we back for episode
737.
Oh my God. But before we get started, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel.
Right now.
Like, comment, and share.
Give us to your family and friends.
It helps us out tremendously on the algorithm. Me and Wolf appreciate all the love y'all been giving us.
Sincerely.
But y'all cats ain't been subscribing, so hit that
bell. Bing, it's us.
Send all notifications. Y'all heard me? Alright, man, we just gonna dive into these YouTube streets, man. Yesterday, Tupac Shakur, also known by his stage name, Tupac, was born on June 16, 1971 in East Harlem, New York. He rose to legendary status and played a key role in the development and rise of hip-hop music. During his short but impactful career, he sold 75 million records, acted in several movies, and positioned himself as a voice for social and racial justice. On September 13, 1996, he was killed in Las Vegas drive-by shooting at the age of 25. On his birthday, we honor his life and his legacy and remember his contribution to the world of hip-hop. Still down with Death Row Sound, searching for paydays. No longer Dre Day, a River Dirt J. Blowing, forgotten, rotten for plotting, child's play. Check your sexuality, as fruity as this Alizé. Quick to jump ship, punk trick, what a dumb move. Cross death row, now who you gon' run to? Loving them suckers cause you feminine, pretending to be hard, oh my God, check your temperature. Screaming Compton, but you can't return. You ain't heard, brothers pissed cause you switched and escaped to the birds. Mob on these new eras cause we touching them, still can't believe that you got Pac rushing you, up in you. The rest is real. All the rest get killed. Who can you trust? Only time reveals. Toss it up. That was Pac a shot at Dre.
Yeah, Pac had some bangers, man.
But let's talk about why he made that diss right there to You know what I'm saying?
Because Dre got scared, shook, gave up his rights to death row.
Before that, he was supposed to do some beats for Tupac and shit. You know what I'm saying? And he pretended like he gave him some beats that was from him.
But he gave him some recycled beats.
It was a recycled beat. It was the Can't You See Me that's on top of Tupac album. But he had already gave that to Snoop.
Yup.
It was the same beat.
And he just slowed
it down just a little bit.
And then with the Daz and Corrupt, he gave them one of his track.
Yeah, he gave.
They kept giving Pac recycled beats, man. And Pac, the only reason why he wanted to come to Death Row was because to deal with Dre. And Dre did that old coward shit. He gave up half. See, he did Pac so bold, bro. They already plagiarized his album before he came out.
Right? Yeah.
You know
people don't know that part. How they was studying his album and taking
doggy
his words,
style.
The doggy style. It was supposed to be thug style.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then he stole that line. I got my mind on my money on my mind.
Finger on the trigger, hand on my nine. Hey.
And Snoop stole that.
Yeah. On my mind, on my money. Yeah.
He put that in Gin and Juice. And Pac said that on MC Breed album. You know what I'm saying? Like way before that, they was like showing how they was stealing from Pac.
Yeah,
man.
they stole his whole concept. Doggy Style was really a plagiarism of Pac
Thug Style. It was supposed to be. Yeah.
But he couldn't get no label to push it.
Right.
Interscope kept bleeding his albums out, leaking his albums.
Yeah.
And everybody was stealing his style.
Right.
Because he was trying to leave Interscope because they had control of the music.
And he was trying to. First he hollered at Eazy-E, and Eazy-E was like, "Man, if you diss Dre, you know what I'm saying? I'll put you on Ruthless Records." And he was like, "Damn, this would be a good fit. I can say what I want without being censored."
But he did. He still wanted to do. Yeah, because he still wanted to do some music with Dre.
He still wanted to do music with Dre and Ice Cube, and then Eazy-E never signed him.
Yeah, because he didn't like that.
Yeah, he didn't like that. You know?
That's so crazy, though. Yeah, he was supposed to be.
And they didn't even pay him, man. I seen Like, he sold 4 million albums in 6 months. You know what I'm saying?
And had to sit in jail.
No, I'm talking about when he got out of jail, when he was on death row.
Oh yeah, definitely.
All Eyes on Me sold 4 million in 6 months. And he was like, where the money? So Suge would give him $5,000 on Friday to keep him quiet.
Man, that is crazy.
Every Friday he was expecting a $5,000 check, but his cut was $1 million. He was supposed to get $1 million out that 4 million.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And they just kept hand feeding them 5,000, and then Suge would bring them a BMW, be like, "Oh, this your car," but it'll still be in Suge's name.
Right, I'm about to say, it still be in his name. They can report this. Is like everybody do these chicks now. They go to the lot, they get them a car, keep it in their name, and they break up, they take it back.
Yeah, and it was lease. You know?
Yeah, so they take it back. They say, "Hey man, go pick up that Mercedes. I'm done with it."
Yeah,
you know. She was only a 2-year ride anyways.
Right. And Tupac was mad at Dre for not going to Snoop court date and shit.
But that ain't had nothing to do with him. But I mean, you know, Pac had a lot of... Pac was bipolar as a motherfucker.
He a Gemini. He got 2 personalities, bro.
I mean, because he came out with political statements, and then next thing you know, he was America's Most Wanted.
Yeah, I think he covered all angles on the Tupac's album, his first album. He was more justice, trying to fight for justice. You know,
equality.
The equality, and talking about how black people was getting locked up, how the police was beating us. You know,
he shot out. Remember, he shot at the police.
And he shot at the police, and they was trying to say
they beat him up.
Yeah, they beat him up.
And Tupac did a lot of stuff though.
In a short time, man.
In a short time, it was like, man, went to prison. He was mad he went to prison for something he ain't do, and then
he was mad at Haitian Jack because he had a separate trial and had a different lawyer, and Haitian Jack got off.
Yeah, because Haitian Jack had money to pay. See, what I was confused is at that point in time, Pac already did several movies.
He still didn't have no money.
Because
he was facing a lot of legal fees at the time, and that's how the setup happened. Because he needed that $7,000 from Jimmy Henchman to do that song. So when he went to Quiet Studios, he was thinking he was going to get $7,000 quick.
$7,000 for a track from Tupac. Imagine that.
Yeah, but $7,000 in 1994 and 95 is a lot of money.
Well, yeah.
That's equivalent to about $20,000 for one verse. Like 12 or 16. You know
16.
what I'm saying? Not a whole song, just a 16. So it was $7,000 for that. But people who don't know, Stretch set him up. Not Haitian Jack, but Jimmy Henchman called Stretch to make sure he got to Quiet Studios. And then the Goons was gonna rob him for the motherfucking ring that was $30,000, the chain that was $50,000, you know, and he had a pinky ring, you know. And Haitian.
You saying you think Stretch set him up?
Yeah, hell yeah. He made sure he got there, and and when he got shot, he was like, this big ass motherfucker dropped like a sack of potatoes, didn't try to fight or nothing. I'm the one pulling out my gun. You know what I'm saying? You know? Like,
that was his boy. It's supposed to be his boy.
He tried to fuck Tupac girl when he went to prison.
He did hit Tupac girl.
You know?
No, he didn't hit her.
He said, holler at me. You got that song, Holler at Me? Because his girl told Tupac he came over and tried to fuck her, and she called him or wrote him and told him, you know, and that's why he wrote that song, Holler at Me.
Yeah.
You know? But Tupac got a lot of drama. This shit was
a lot of drama in 2 years.
You know, you leave your kids with your mama because you're looking for some love. Sitting in the tight mini skirt, looking for some love. Got them legs wide open while you're sitting at the bar, talking to some nigga about his car. I guess he said he had a Lexus. What's next? You heading to a car for some sex? I passed by, can't hold tears inside, cause the Lord knows
I tried.
For years I tried, and all the people on my block hate your guts. Then you wonder why they call you sluts. It's like,
man, don't understand.
You don't have to kill your dreams, plotting schemes on a man. Keep your head up, legs closed, eyes open. And if a nigga wear a rubber or he die smoking, I'm hearing rumors that you need to switch, and that's why niggas call you bitch.
Wonder why they called you. You wonder why they called you.
No, that's Faith Evans on the hook.
You wonder why I called you. You know, yeah, that was her.
That's Faith on the hook.
That's Faith.
And that's when he said he fucked her in the studio, dog.
And he made that song about her.
Right. And didn't pay her.
He wrote it right then and there.
Right.
And didn't pay her.
He did that to antagonize Big, bro.
Yeah, of course.
You know, he said, I'm going to take what you idolize the most and destroy it. I want to destroy everything you had. You know? But I
she knew better, man.
Yeah.
She knew there was beefing at that point.
She said she didn't know Tupac. She said,
Biggie was riding with Tupac for almost 2 years.
She, on that interview recently, she said, I never knew Tupac. You lying bitch. Dog.
Everybody knew Tupac. He was making movies.
That was your husband, best friend at one point in time.
And he was making movies. So you cannot tell me. And she's from LA.
Yeah, no, she's from New York. But she knew.
But she knew.
She knew better. She thought she was paying him back. She didn't know Pac's plan. He used her. That's why he did the picture with her on the magazine. You know what I'm saying? He used her. He told his girlfriend that he was going to try it with Kim, but he was like, nah, he don't really give a fuck about Kim. Do it with Faith. She told him to fuck Faith. His girl told him to do it to fuck him up. You know what I'm saying? And once he did it, she said he came back and was like, yeah, I did that. You know, and she was like, I never known him to lie about anything, so I believe that he fucked Faith. You know, and Faith knew better. Ain't no doing no songs with my.
You could tell it's a lie when she said she didn't know Tupac. Right. So for right there, I can't believe nothing else coming out of your mouth.
Right.
Can't believe nothing else. Nothing. Tupac was a household name.
Right.
You know, even the white people knew Tupac.
Right.
So you can't tell me an R&B artist you know, at this point in time, she's been in the game for a couple years.
And that race is all over.
All over. Come on, man.
Yeah.
So I know, and there's nothing she can tell me that
she was trying to pay back Big for cheating with Little Kim. That's what she was trying to do.
But Big was hitting Kim and Charlie Baltimore at the same time.
And Faith.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All three of them. Playa. You know, he was like, oh, you want to steal my player image? I was wearing the Versace shirt first. You copied my style. You stole my lyrics. I told you to do songs for the ladies, and you did it and took my beat. He did. I didn't know Pac did have that Big Papa beat. I mean, Tupac had that Big Papa beat before Biggie.
He didn't want it.
No, he rapped on it. But they never, I forgot where it's on one of the
tapes he scratched.
Yeah.
One of them albums he scratched.
Yeah. Yep. But
he scrapped a couple albums before.
He scrapped like 3 albums. Yeah. Like, cause Me Against the World was a whole nother album, bro. He had shit with Ice Cube and Dre, cause Dre tried to give him another California Love on another beat that somebody else made.
Right, dude.
Flex.
Yeah. He made that California Love.
Right, and he took credit, and Pac found out later he was pissed. It was like, you didn't make this beat either? You know what I'm saying? So technically, he never made a beat for Tupac.
Yeah, he technically didn't, because that's why Suge Knight took an executive.
He took over the company, and they were supposed to be partners down the middle, but Suge Knight took it over. And then took his bitch, took Michelle A from him. He was fucking Michelle A behind Dre back. And you know, she was like, where Dre? He out partying with women. He was hating on Dre because he wanted to fuck her. You know what I'm saying?
And what he did?
He did.
Several times.
Mm-hmm. Like that whole Death Row shit was dangerous and crazy.
It was crazy.
Because you got the Bloods on one side. And then you had Snoop in them that was Crips, you know.
Eazy was a Crip.
Yeah.
You think Suge gave, you believe that story that Suge injected Eazy with HIV?
Absolutely. He said it himself on our Arsenio show. So he said all you got to do is put a little HIV in the pen and give him a little shot. He said it himself. He basically confessed. I heard him say this shit.
That's murder.
Yeah, he said it on national TV and thought it was funny.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, he did that for Dre, you know. Because remember Dre was with Easy in that.
He did that because they kept dissing him, dissing his label.
Yeah, that was crazy. But the Easy E, Real Motherfucking G's, I think that was a good diss song. I don't think that song get enough credit.
Yeah, I liked it. There's another chop from the
chopper.
Hold on, the Baby Gangsta. Hold on, I know the whole song. I gotta re-hit the start button. Re-hit the start button because I know it verbatim. It's gonna bother me, but it's all good. But it was a nice diss track. I mean, you know.
Yeah, but Dre tried to make a diss track to Pac, and he ran to New York and shit.
Yeah.
You know, but nobody. I didn't even know he was dissing them on the songs. They said it was a diss song to Pac. You know what I'm saying? But he was saying it was subliminal shit.
He was saying on the Chronic, on what the Eminem track. Eminem was on.
No, after the Chronic.
No, after the Chronic. Yeah, cause hold on. Forgot about Dre.
Yep.
There's another one on there.
Yeah, it was two. I can't remember the other one. But he did those in New York.
Yeah, he did those in New York.
And cause he basically ran, bro. You know?
Cause he was gonna get killed in that way.
Yeah, he was like, man, Pac a hothead. You know, he was like, Death Row was already violent. Every time they came to the studio, somebody got beat up. You know what I'm saying? Or tortured. You know, and there was a lot of smoking and drinking. And he couldn't work like that. You know,
that's
and
understandable.
He only recorded Tupac
at his house.
At his house.
Yeah. Yeah.
That one time when they did that.
Shit was out giving everybody a spot on the label.
Yeah.
You come for. He was just really recruiting his
gang
army. You know what I mean? Yeah.
His muscle.
Yeah, that's all he was doing is recruiting.
Yeah, because some of them people, man, we never
heard of. It never came out.
Right. Yeah, I wouldn't want to work in that environment either, though.
Hell no.
Like a bunch of drinking, partying. If I'm in the studio, I want to do the song. I want to perfect the song. I don't want to be
Pac
smoking.
always came with like about 20 people.
Yeah, it was 20 people, and then Snoop had 20 people. Guys and Nate Dogg and all these motherfuckers all in the studio at once.
Always a party.
Like, no, it's not supposed to be a party in the studio. After this song is done, we can light up. But until this song is done, we not lighting up. I can't concentrate like that. I feel Dre on that one. I definitely feel not being in the studio with them.
Right.
You know?
Sound like you can't bring out your most creativity more.
Right.
You know, you getting distracted.
Yeah, I can't be smoking blunts and drinking and this noise. No, I gotta listen to the beat and write to the song. Okay, when this song is finished, okay, now let's do that.
That diss track must really hit Dre because that's the time he was speeding down the highway.
And crashed. Yeah, he was on probation. He got arrested. He had to go to jail.
Because he was kept getting drunk.
Yeah, because over Miss Chalet.
Over Miss Chalet and Easy dissing him and the label.
Yep, and Suge. Mm-hmm.
Had a lot going on.
Yeah. Yep. He got scared of Suge because he left with nothing.
Nothing. Like
basically everybody left with nothing. Tupac left with nothing. Snoop left with nothing. Dre left with nothing.
Well, Snoop got Death Row now. Now he
Yeah, 30 years later.
30 years later, that's crazy.
But Daz was like, they had got to beefing at a point in time, and he was wondering if he's gonna give him his shit back.
Who, Daz and Snoop?
Correct.
And that's what I'm saying. The Dog Pound and Snoop.
Yeah.
Cause didn't Snoop give everybody their stuff back?
He claimed he did. You know, he said that's what he wanted to do.
Only time can tell, y'all.
But happy birthday, Tupac, man.
Happy birthday, Pac. Rest in heaven, man.
Rest in heaven, man. I'm gonna give a birthday shout out to Memphis Bleak. Happy birthday.
46, right?
Yep.
Yeah. He said, we all getting older.
Brown hair.
Man. Memphis Bleak was a good artist, man.
Memphis Bleak is me. Like, that's one of my favorite artists off the rock. You know, I felt he was solid, man.
He was definitely.
He had some solid albums, man. And it's a real New York vibe to his album. He just got a new song too. I just seen on Instagram. He had a dope ass freestyle. You know, like them real artists from that day.
That can still freestyle.
Yeah, like Beans done lost his voice. He don't sound the same no more.
Freeway still fire though.
Man, I seen Freeway spit. Like, he don't rap over his rhymes. He spit that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody in Rockefeller rapped over their rhymes. Now that I think about it.
Million.
Man, she don't count, bro.
Oh yeah,
They kicked her out in the beginning. She don't even count. Yeah. But shout out to Memphis Bleak, man. Make sure y'all stream Alpha King 3 Ride Music, man. Spotify, Tidal, YouTube Music, all the streaming sites. Shout out to When You Need It. Shout out to the city. We out of here. One love. Peace.